The breed I'd like to focus on this week is the Border Collie. Now, the Border Collie is arguably the most intelligent breed of dog that we deal with in veterinary practice, and they're also highly energetic. So that combination of two things mean they have quite particular needs in terms of their care. That said, they can make excellent family pets, and they tend to live around about 10 to 12 years of age. Here's somebody telling you all about what it's like looking after a collie.
This is Poppet. Poppet's we think about 3.5-year-old Border Collie. She's a rescue, so we're not entirely sure. I've had her for about a year and a half, and collies make great pets. They're really, really loyal dogs, really active. And what I would say though is they need a lot of mental stimulation and a lot of exercise. So probably a couple of hours of exercise a day. Poppet was a working sheepdog before I had her, so she likes to be outside a lot. It's a breed that likes to be out. They like to be active. She's done a bit of agility. She does flyball. Really enjoys just being out and playing and learning new tricks.
Health-wise, the Border Collie is prone to a couple of things. They get a lot of skin problems secondary to allergy, they can be prone to eye disease, and they're also prone to epilepsy too. Now, if you're getting a new puppy from a breeder, then the Kennel Club would recommend that the adult dogs, the mums and dads, have been tested for both hip dysplasia and also have a set of eye tests done as well. And in addition to that, there are about 6 or 7 different genetic tests for multiple conditions, and if they've been tested for those too, then fantastic. And you can find a full list of those conditions on the Kennel Club website. The other problem that we unfortunately see a lot of with Border Collies is behavioural problems. Now, they can be really very sensitive creatures, sometimes even to the point of aggression. They can be very nervous, so really important to get them socialised very young, get them used to other dogs, other people, and what you need them to get used to. And if you're bringing them into new environments, into your house, it's really important to let them settle in and don't push them too much. The other problem that we can see with them behavioural wise is because they are really so intelligent and they also have quite a lot of energy, so they do require quite a lot of exercise and mental stimulation, which is why they're brilliant for things like your agility, like your flyball. It's why they make great sniffer dogs. You know, they really need to be mentally challenged, and they need to have quite a lot of exercise too. Otherwise they can get again, they can get aggressive, they can get destructive. You know, if they just get frustrated with life, if they're left alone all day and they're not dealt with in the appropriate manner. That being said, you can certainly overdo it too. So if you do too much agility, if you do too much flyball, if you do too much chasing, if you take them for too long a walk, then they can get really excitable and wound up too. So it really is a balancing act between giving them enough and not giving them enough. And really, it's probably not a dog that I would recommend for the first-time dog owner, and perhaps not families with young children either. And that's not to say that they're not good in those situations, but they are a very challenging breed, and so more so than any other, you know, if you don't have the time and effort to put into them, if they're going to be left alone for long periods of the day, then I really wouldn't recommend that the Border Collie is the dog for you. Now, they're a fantastic breed and they're perfect for people out there that are prepared to put in the time and effort, but as with all the dogs that we recommend here on the show, you really need to do your homework before considering taking one on.